"Christopher, honey, it's time to get out of the car," my mom said for the third or fourth time. But I ask you, why even count? I was staring into the pit of hell itself in its most horrific incarnation. Middle school. And my allegedly loving mother was about ready to set her right foot on my butt and eject me from the family car. She, who once pushed me out of her own body, was now not just willing, but actually anxious to force me into a day fraught with certain failure, humiliation, and irreversible psychological damage. And for all that, I was still supposed to buy her a Mother's Day card each and every year? Where is justice when it is needed? Sure, it was only the first day of my 7th grade year, but already I was the victim here. Let's face it, I had been fully trapped into a system of my betters where they and their whims of fate ruled my existence. If I'd have known what an anarchist was, I think I'd have become one then and there. "I think I'm sick, Mom," I tried yet again to sell to her. "I mean, I am sick," I corrected. Gotta give this pitch some heft. "I think someone's just nervous about the start of a new school year." "No, Mom, seriously. I think I have a tumor, and the tumor's so bad it has a fever." "Well, here's some encouraging words of wisdom, hon. That's not how tumors work. But if you go to class and study hard, then you can become a doctor. Once you are, you'll realize just how silly what you just said was." "I forgot my homework," flew from my lips unbidden. Come on, I was a panicking kid here. "There is no homework due the first day of school, sweetie. Now get going before the bell rings." Then, because my life only seemed like it couldn't get worse, Mom rolled down my window and shouted to Bev Thompson as she passed by. "Oh, Beverly, hi. May I ask a favor of you?" Some quick history. Bev and I had been in school together since kindergarten. Back then, we talked to each other some and played at the park if we ran into one another. But by 4th grade, whatever relationship we had was up in smoke. She was a girl, I was a boy. Enough said. Now Bev was, let us agree, rapidly maturing into womanhood, while I was still swimming in the kiddie pool of life. I don't think we'd spoken in 2 years. Okay, back to the complete tale of the destruction of my life. "Oh," Bev said with the enthusiasm of the greeter at a mortuary. "Mrs. Lancaster." That was it. No hello or nice to see you. No, just the absolute social minimum. I slumped down as far as I could. Of course, that didn't help. It was more an instinctive than intentional stab at a safe haven. "Chris here is nervous about the first day," my cheery mother continued. "Would you be a good friend and walk him to class?" Was there a pistol in the glove box? I didn't recall ever seeing one, but blowing my brains out sounded so good just then. I reached to check for sure, but my hand got slapped out of the air. "Nice visual there, Mom. Now Bev thinks I'm a spaz as well as a loser. A loser spaz. A loo-pazzer." "I need to be somewhere," Bev said, totally devoid of human emotion. With that, she marched away. "Well, pooh. I'm sorry your friend didn't have time to help," Mom decried. "No, Mom, she needs the time to go spread the word that I'm 6 times more geeky than I was last year to everyone else at Delta Middle School. Maybe she's going to the office to use the PA system? She's a very focused individual." "Very funny," Mom dismissed with a slap of my thigh. "Now get out and have a great day as a 7th grader."